Hello, everybody. My name is Vanessa. If you don't know who I am, a chance call for those that struggle. So I just want to jump on here and talk to you all about my word that I gave yesterday. And the title of that was called You Do Not Push in Labor Until It's Time to Deliver. And I told you I wasn't understanding this, that God gave me this when right before I woke up. I was woke by this word. And I heard the word and then I fully awoke. And so, yes, you do not push in labor until it's time to deliver. First of all, I want to say that for God to give me this word means there's a pregnancy and means there is labor. That is confirmation. There's a pregnancy and there is labor. So, as I've been meditating on this and I've been looking up, what does this mean? Push, you don't push in labor. And I told you guys, God has an appointed time. You push when the doctors tell you to. And so God has an appointed time. You push during delivery. And so I've been looking into this. I have never been through this process. This is all new to me. I told you guys that it has felt like I am pregnant since the beginning of just this process with Christ, because he put something in us, right? And he's trying to birth it out of you. And so the same way that a woman can give birth and the same symptoms that she goes through when she's in labor is what we go through spiritually. This is a spiritual birth. And so I told you guys, you can have physical pain, you can have spiritual pain, spiritual warfare when you are going through this. And so I had found a article that I want to read to you guys, and it is the link is called anewthingministries.com, and it's called The Pain and Push. And so just like when you're in a pregnancy and you feel uncomfortable and your body's stretching and you're in the last stage of your pregnancy and you want to give up and you want it to be over with, it's the same process we go through spiritually when we are giving birth. So I just wanted to jump in here and read this to you guys. You're more than welcome to read it for yourself. But yes, God has confirmed there's a pregnancy and there is a labor. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and start reading this. And I hope this encourages you guys and brings more understanding. I have had something on my mind for days now. I have been thinking about labor and delivery. When a woman gives birth, I have been thinking about this because I believe we are in a time and season where we have the opportunity to give birth to some things that God has promised us. During labor, pains come and go. There are times of extreme pain and times of complete peace and no pain. This can make your body think it's crazy. Pain one minute, peace the next. I have experienced this during my spiritual life as well. There will be moments when I know that God is moving on our behalf and we are about to see it all manifest. Then during the same season, there are times of great pain and everything looking like nothing is happening at all. I was thinking about this one day last week, and God reminded me of something. It is during the times of extreme pain that the doctors and nurses will yell, "Push." You push during the pain, not during the times of no pain. Actually, it is the pain itself that is evidence that something is happening. Something is trying to come to birth, and something is coming down the birth canal. Therefore, we understand in the natural, a woman pushes during the times of pain. During this time, every woman I have seen in labor wants to quit. As silly as it sounds, they simply want to quit. Why? Because the pain is too great. However, it is the pain that indicates the coming birth. And thinking about all this, I decided to study the scripture found in Isaiah 66:9 that tells us that God will not bring to a time of labor and not bring forth delivery. In the King James, it says, "Shall I bring to the birth and not cause to bring forth?" I was surprised to find the meaning of the word birth. It means to break down or break in pieces, to break down, to rend violently, wreck, crush, and to be shattered. The word forth means to bring forth, to be born, and to day of birth. This was so enlightening to me. I can't tell you how many times I have gone through a season of challenge and I come to a place where I feel broken. I feel crushed and shattered. It is during those times that I cry out to God and he brings forth delivery. But before he does, I come to a place of complete brokenness. I have never understood this until now. I can see from scripture that just as a woman giving birth to a baby, we too give birth, and in doing so, there is a time of breaking, crushing, feeling shattered. Just as it is with the woman in labor, it is only how it feels. Her body only feels torn and broken. This is what we must realize when giving birth to something spiritually. It is only a feeling that you can take, that you can't take anymore. It is only a feeling that you are crushed and broken. It isn't reality. Reality is the very fact that you are feeling the pain and the pressure is evidence that something is fighting to come to fruition. The pain itself is living proof that something is happening. The pain itself is proof that something is coming down the birth canal. Just as the woman in labor, we have a part to play in this. With each pain, push. With each disappointment, push. With each time you feel you can't go another moment, push. Several times in scripture, I read that God's people cried out to him like a woman in labor. When the pain came, they cried out to God. When they thought they couldn't endure, they cried out to God. When they thought they couldn't push no more, still, even then, they cried out to God. What happened? They gave birth to what they believed for every single time. I'm told the second child is easier because you know the purpose of the pain. It is an indication to push. You know that this is all normal and everything will be fine. You embrace the pain and work with it instead of against it. You push. So it is in the spirit. Work with the pain and push. Work with the feeling of being broken and crushed and push. When the pain comes, push. Something is coming down the birth canal and you are about to hold it in your arms. Are you feeling pain today? Then push. So that's what the article was, and I hope this encourages you guys and gives you more enlightenment to this. Again, God is saying there is a pregnancy, there is a labor. Okay? You push during delivery. And when you want to give up, when you're saying, is this God? Did you really speak to me? Even though he's giving you confirmation. He's giving you confirmation. You know he has revealed himself in you. He has healed you. You have went through the process with Christ. You know that you are hearing from him. He is speaking to you and you have an intimate relationship with him. He has filled you with love, joy, and peace. You are abundantly filled in the Spirit. You know that's when he's revealing your purpose, your promises. When you have an intimate relationship with him, when he has healed you, when you've gotten to this point of I've surrendered my life and I see the goodness of God. I'm not there yet, but I know he's going to get me there. I'm not there yet, and regardless if he gets me there or not, I know that his love will abide in me forever and ever and ever. I know he will continue a good work into me continually until the day that he comes. So yes, this is what I have came to. I have never even looked up the spiritual birthing season and the process of all of this. But yes, men and women can have birthing pains, labor birthing pains, just like a woman can physically we do spiritually as well. Today is Friday. I hope you all have a great, blessed weekend. I love you all. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you later.